Back to politics now. Big weekend in the state of Colorado. The state holding its own Republican convention to choose a big chunk of unbound delegates. By tomorrow, Republicans will choose 37 delegates for the national convention in Cleveland in July. 13 of those will be at-large delegates. Also, 7 congressional districts will elect 3 delegates each. And 3 top party officials are automatic delegates. Got that? Joining me now is Jeff Hayes, chairman for the El Paso County, Colorado Republicans. Jeff, I hope you got this whole thing figured out, right? What's going to be happening in Colorado?
Gretchen, it's an honor to be on your program, and we're just stumbling forward, ideally.
Stumbling forward. All right, and you're somebody who's the chair of the Republican Party, so you know.
No, it's an arcane process, but we understand it pretty well, and we've got a lot of long-term participants that understand it. But we also have about 50% of our delegates who have never been involved in the process before, so we've got a lot of enthusiasm.
Okay, now that's really interesting because you're not having a primary or a caucus in Colorado this year. From what I read, it was because of cost. Is that what it was?
No, they used to do a primary, and I think as late as 2003, and the legislature did eliminate the primary because of cost. We have done the caucus, electing delegates meet at higher level assemblies for years, decades in Colorado. This is kind of our Colorado hybrid process.
All right. And see, we just didn't really know about it, even though we love Colorado, because we just haven't been in this situation since 1976. Okay, let's learn a little bit more about this now, what happens in Colorado. Most delegates are elected after stating loyalty to a specific presidential candidate. So if they've expressed candidate support prior, it's understood that they honor that at the convention. But all 37 delegates are technically not bound when they come to the convention. Did I get that right, Jeff?
That is correct. I could say that I was for Gretchen Carlson, but I'm not legally bound to vote for you.
All right, so that would mean that a lot of wooing is going on for those delegates. It's my understanding this weekend that Ted Cruz will physically be in Colorado to ask for that delegate support, and former governor of New Hampshire, John Sununu, will be there for John Kasich, but nobody's coming for Donald Trump?
Donald Trump did have a surrogate speak at our one of our congressional district meetings today, or assemblies today, and so he has sent surrogates, as has Governor Kasich, but I believe that Ted Cruz is the only presidential candidate who will be on the ground here in Colorado.
All right. Thank you so much for clarifying that. And once again, it's about the ground game. Is that true in Colorado as well? Does it mean something when the candidate herself or himself comes there, Jeff?
I believe so. It's a recognition of how critical Colorado is. Even though we only have 9 electoral votes, it's a key swing state. Those votes could go either way depending on which party, which candidate stimulates the most turnout in the November election.
All right. We're learning with you. So, Jeff, thanks so much. Talk to you later on.
Thank you.